Hey everyone, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your daily reading for Monday, starting off a new week. This is for April 15th. Interesting day today, very interesting day. So we have a couple aspects I want to talk about. We have a trine. Moon is making a trine to Uranus. Great energy, lots of electricity in the air, so you may feel a little jump start, feeling real energetic, inventive. Your creative juices may be flowing. Definitely could be feeling a little more ambitious, self-reliant, independent, because we're getting this influence from Uranus. One thing that I'm excited about for this particular aspect, a lot of times this aspect can bring like a change in your moods, but these changes bring new opportunities. So maybe a good time to kind of connect to a new group. Aquarius is a pretty social sign. So definitely could be a great day to connect with some new people, maybe do some networking, might be something you want to take advantage of if you have that type of opportunity today. Other aspects we have two squares. One, not bad at all. So we have Venus making a square to Jupiter, which is retrograde at the moment. Interesting aspect. So not really a bad one, but it could play to some disadvantages. Essentially, because this is a square with Venus. Essentially, and Jupiter's always trying to bring you growth and abundance, even in a harder aspect. For play, this is a great aspect. Like if you have a free day and you're getting with your friends or going out and doing something you love, great energy. If you have to be a little serious today, if you're at work this Monday, I'm sorry. Sometimes this is where some problems can arise with this aspect because it's Venus. The pursuit is harmony and beauty. If you're tackling something serious and something a little heavy, might not be super excited about it. Also because this is Venus, and this is gonna be more for my singles out there and my people who maybe are like just started a relationship or just started dating someone. Something to be aware of with this aspect. Yes, because it's with Jupiter, could be making some new connections now. What you want to remember, because this is a square, do not lower any of your standards. No settling for anybody. If you had like a list of your 10 must-haves and this person hits 8, don't surrender and be like, oh well, he's got most of them, it's fine, she's almost there. Nope, no. So if you do that under this kind of aspect, down the road that could lead to some problems. So don't settle. You know what you're worth, you know what you want, you know what you desire, stick to that. Just because an 8 walks by, and you're really looking for your perfect match, your perfect 10, don't surrender to the 8. Like, keep going. Just something to throw out there. The other square we have, Moon is in a square to Mars. So not the hardest aspect to deal with. Sometimes it can mess with people's health. Your energy may be feeling a little low, so something to be aware of. You may just need an extra shot of coffee this morning, have a healthy breakfast. It can trigger some people, so especially if you have some strong Mars placements, this could make you more irritable. Your fuse could be about this short, and we lit it last week, so she's like ready to bust. You may just be a little more quarrelsome today, or people may be a little more quarrelsome. It's just easier to tick some people off. So I don't think anyone's out there looking for a fight, at least not because of this rune. That may just be them. So it's not like every single person you meet is going to be ready to pop off. But you just be aware. You may have to just, if someone comes to you and they seem a little hot, just be conscious of what you say, how you interact with them. Because the other aspects make it a really nice social day. So this is just for the few people who, again, their fuse is about this short today. So you may have to exercise a little bit of compassion for some people. And when I say some people, that includes yourself as well. Just something to be aware of. But super excited. So our rune for today is Jera. This is the rune of the harvest. So I did talk about with the trine between the Moon trine Uranus. Great social energy. Great way to kind of like bring in some new opportunities. This guy, the harvest with Jera, this is the reward and reaping the benefits of previous actions. So this is something we've been working on, that we've had in development, now starting to bear fruit. We love that. What this rune can also speak of is that it's time for public recognition for something. So if you've had a passion or a side hobby that you've been kind of working on, or like a skill you've been learning and developing, you know, and getting stronger at, this rune can speak, now is the time to get it out there. Now is the time to show it to the public. You know, if it's starting a new business, you know, you may need to start telling people about it, like get it out there. This can also speak, because it's harvest, it can speak to fertility. It can, and not just, you know, it could be fertility as having a child, could be fertility for this new project. It can also be like a reward or an unexpected bonus popping up that, you know, it's just windfall at this point, which is great. Never want to turn that down. But again, this is all of these benefits are coming from previous efforts. So this is going to be on something that you've already been working on, something you've already been developing, where the networking that I talked about with the Moon trine Uranus, this is something new. So that is setting up some new projects, but we're reaping benefits from previous projects. So as one comes in, one goes out. So positive though, really, really positive. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about that. I think, yeah, no, I think that's pretty much it. Let's tilt the camera down so we can get some. I must have put my camera real far away today. I feel like I'm reaching farther. All right. So again, if you watched yesterday's video, you know it's the same setup. I'm literally filming them back to back. Right. Oh, and then while I shuffle, I spoke about it in yesterday's video. I am going to be filming. Oh, well, starting Monday, so technically today, if you're watching this on Monday, I am going to start filming the mid-month readings for the signs, so those will be coming up. They're probably not up now, but sometime Monday, late afternoon, Monday evening. Good thing. Oh, here we go. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. All right, you know, we're going to take 2. Oh, I like that. Full moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. So this North Node card, biggest thing I want to say about that is really about leaning into that Uranus aspect, this networking, this changeable mood. You may have to step outside of your comfort zone in the sense that you may be trying something new. And I don't even think it's going to be that scary or unexpected left field type of situation where it's like someone walks up to you like, hey, let's go skydiving today, and you're like, what, who, what, where'd that come from? You know, it's kind of like, so I feel like this is, you'll have an idea to do something in a new, inventive, different way that, you know, I think you'll be excited about it. This is just confirmation that yes, it's okay to do something different. It's okay to break out and try something new. To me, that's really what this is speaking to. And then this full moon in Pisces, this spirituality and practicality. This is, you know, kind of how you go about doing these things. If you are doing something different, if you are stepping outside of the box, so to speak, you know, lean on your practical nature, your spiritual beliefs, kind of go within, be like, okay, there's really nothing to be afraid of. I'm just networking. I'm just, you know, going to this event with, you know, maybe some different people. You know, I'm not in any danger. There's no reason for me to be nervous. There's no reason for me to be all hubba jibba jibbas. Like, you know, I know what I can get from this opportunity. I know what I want to do and how I want to engage. You know, lean on that. And then spiritually, you can always just do some real calming breaths. Connect with yourself, divine, your higher self. You know, however you find center. That's really what that is saying to me. Almost just to kind of be in balance. Like, there's nothing to fear. You don't need to worry about anything. But it is time. And Pisces also is the last sign of the zodiac. So it is called also the ending, the releasing. So again, we're closing out this old way to kind of embrace this new level of engagement. All Oh, look at that. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles, working on that abundance. I'm all about it. I feel like a lot of the readings recently have been about work. Oh, stop it. So what did I say? Ending of a cycle. Starting off with the 10 of Swords. Ooh, this can be a heavy one. I don't necessarily think this is a physical event or physical situation. I do think this is internal. This is the ending of a belief or a cycle. This could even be karmic for some of you, maybe, possibly. I don't think it is for most of you, but some of you that could be. But I do think this is almost a view of your, like an old, outdated view of yourself that you are letting go and no longer embracing. And why? Because you see yourself as the mother truckin' empress. You know your creative ability, you know your talents, you know how to tap into that energy to give yourself life, give life to others. This is abundance incarnate. Like, I'm so about this. But again, that's the only reason you can step into this energy is because you've reached the end of whatever this kind of self-saboteur situation was. Oh, look. This Five of Swords has been lingering. I feel like almost every time, the past couple readings, almost every day, this Five of Swords has popped up. So dealing with some conflict. We also got the Two of Swords. So I like that. We go from the 5 to the 2. So it doesn't mean the conflict is gone. And obviously Two of Swords, it is a card of not moving. But to me, seeing these two come up just like this, especially, you coming up as the Empress right before. So there could be some conflict. There could be some struggle bussy moments that you're in or are surrounding you. I feel like they're not necessarily, they could be directly connected to you because obviously this is your life, this is your reality. But I feel like the tension maybe isn't necessarily pointed at you, or it's not super heated, let's put it that way. Like, it's not like you're necessarily fighting with people. Some of you could be, but I think for most of you this is just conflict in maybe the next step, the right course of action, and we're not sure what that should be yet. Like, we have all this, like, I know I can handle it, but which do I want to go? Like, I know I could be good at either road, but where do I go? I'm not sure. Oh, another, look at that. So you've got the Empress, we also have the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, grounded, stable, very stable, not as caught up in the mind as this energy speaks. And again, that's why I'm feeling like this Five of Swords isn't a major thing. I think it's more just, I almost want to say like contention between two ideas. Do I do this or do I do that? But very grounded, stable energy. And then we have the fourth. This was also in yesterday's reading. I promise I shuffled. Both of these were in there, actually. Granted, they were next to each other at the time, but rest, going within. To me, this is really about the answer to this question coming from within, coming from a very grounded, centered sense of self, a very centered belief, and a quiet mind. This is not a quiet mind. This is a confused mind. This is a quiet, still mind. I talked about that with this Pisces full moon card as well, spirituality and practicality. And honestly, I don't think this is going to be a hard thing for a lot of us. I think most of us are kind of sitting in this energy. We just haven't had the epiphany yet to solve this riddle. And it may be because, we may be in this Queen of Pentacles, but maybe we're not at this Four of Swords yet. We haven't quieted the mind. It's still kind of warring with itself. It still doesn't know which way to go. So lean into this grounded, because we got lots of earth energy here. Earth, earth, earth. So we got like 3 earths, 3 airs. So it's almost like body and mind are like at war. Mind is feeling restless, body is at ease. So we want to get into the body, because obviously we are, we're kind of destroying the mind right now. No, I'm just kidding. But we're bringing an end to this kind of like internal war, so to speak. But we do that by getting out of the mind and into the body. And I think that can be easily obtained if you do anything that brings some physical and some physical mindfulness or some physical attention. So even if you're like just sitting in bed or sitting on a chair at home watching TV, like really take note of what you're feeling. Like, what does it feel sitting on the sofa? How does the sofa feel? How does your feet feel on the ground? You know, do like a body scan. I think the more you bring attention to your physical body and get out of your head, the easier it will be to tap into these grounded, stable energies and get you out of these kind of like restless mind syndrome things going on. So, big thing for today, physical mindfulness, I think is going to help a lot of us, especially if you're already kind of feeling like this in the mind. Get into the body. You know, take a moment out of your day, you know, take some kind of calming breaths. And honestly, I love doing like, just do like a little body scan. You know, and it doesn't have to, you don't have to like lie on the floor for like half an hour and do it. You know, you just take a moment, sit, and just kind of like think about, you know, your head. How's it feeling? Neck, shoulders, arms, chest, torso, thighs, legs, feet. Like, just, you know, bring some attention and mindfulness to those areas. And what are you feeling? You may feel nothing. You may feel some tingling. You're like, oh, okay, I'm alive. There's, you know, blood pumping through my fingers. My hands are good. All right, how's my arms? How's my shoulder? You know, like, it can be something as simple as that. But it's just taking that moment to mindfully connect to your body. Even breathing. Just bringing focus to your breath, or doing dragon breath. That's a big one. If you've never done dragon breath, it's essentially holding one nostril, breathing in, closing both nostrils, opening the other one, and then breathing. So it's almost like you hold your right nostril, breathe in through your left, hold it for a little bit, and then close your left, open your right, and exhale out of your right. And you just kind of repeat that back and forth, just kind of breathing through each nostril. Again, it's just to get you out of your head and into your body. All right? You guys got that already. I don't have to talk about that anymore. Thank you for indulging my body spiel. But yeah, I think great day to just get a little focus, bring a focus back, and just really connect to those really grounded roots. Now I'm just curious. I want to see what's under here. Four of Cups, regrets, the moon, secrets, illusions. To me, I think especially these coming together. So we have, obviously, no, it wasn't this video, it was yesterday's video. I talked about how this Libra full moon, wherever Libra is in your chart, it's bringing balance and harmony to. I feel like this moon is helping to move past some of these regrets and this, you know, need to look back at the past and review the past. So I'm not too worried about that. And look at that. After that, you have the 10 of Cups and the World card. Beautiful culminating energies. All about both of those. All right. On that wonderfully positive note, I'm going to send you guys out. Have an amazing week. It's going to start off strong. Really ground yourself. It's going to set you up for the rest of the week. Love you guys. Like I said, I'm starting to film the end of the or mid-month readings for the signs. So definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified when those come up. Thanks again for joining me watching this video, for all the likes, the comments, subscriptions. Keep them coming. I love you guys. You can also connect to me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. If you want to book a private session, all that info will be in the description box. Love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.